Good morning. A few months ago or a few weeks ago, I shared with you all that I had started using Tradingview in order to trade the traditional pairs on pocket option. And today I'm going to make a video demonstrating it for you. So I'm using the basic package. I believe it's $12.95 a month. And here, I'm not sure what's going on, why it's moving so slow. But anyway, when you first log in, it's going to show you the chart. But down here, there is a little arrow. And on the other side, it's going to show you the Forex Screener, Editor, and the Strategy Tester. So I'm going to press this arrow, and it'll bring up the actual screener. And I'm going to click the button that looks like a box so that I can see the full page. The screener goes from 1 minute up to 1 month. I primarily use the 5 minute because the traditional market moves a lot slower than the OTC market. So, what I'm looking for, the first thing is your settings will not look like this. I immediately changed my settings. I use the momentum, moving averages rating, the technical rating, and the volume weighted moving average. Any indicator that is on pocket option or even the regular Forex MetaTrader, you can type it in here and you can add it. But these are the indicators that I use. So the first thing I'm looking for is a buy all the way across. And that's going to be each one of these categories. So right here, I see that I have it with AUD CHF. So I'm going to come to my chart, and the indicators that I'm using on the chart are the envelopes, which is here. And then I'm also using the Arun and the momentum. And it's all just regular settings. There's nothing fancy about my settings. Whatever the computer gives me, that is what I'm using. So the next step, I am going to set my timer at 5 minutes. And as I'm going through the chart, what I'm looking for is if it's a buy, I want it to be breaking through or above the green line on the envelopes. The vortex, I would want it above the red. The Arun, I want it above the red. And I'm also using the momentum on this one. Obviously, I would want it to be green, and you can see here that it's climbing and it's moving up. Okay, so let's find a pair that we actually want to trade. Okay. It's not a good entry. AUDJPY actually looks like it is a buy on the 5 minute. And I will come down to the 5 second to enter. And I don't see right now that it's actually moving up. And we know that each one of these candles or each one of these time frames is building up into the 5 minute. So since I am not seeing a buy right now, I won't enter into that trade. Let's look at AU is just entirely too low. Let's try CAD JPY. 5 minute chart is showing a buy. The 5 second is not showing that it's ready to enter. Let's try the next one. Same thing. They're in the buy position, but clearly we see a red candle is forming here. And when I look at the 5 second where I enter, I can see that it's selling. So here in this lower chamber, that's where the candles are moving at. And then the vortex and the Arun are also in the sell position. And then here the momentum is red, which is showing sell. And then also this side of the oscillator is facing down. So we know that it's not ready for entry. Let's keep looking until we find one. Same issue. Okay. Euro GBP is actually matching for a sale, but since it's only 28%, I'm only going to just place a dollar trade just so that you all can see. So this, the vortex, Arun, momentum, they are all in the sell position, and the envelopes, the candles are in the bottom chamber. Same thing when I go to 5 minute. The candles are completely below the red line on the envelope. The vortex, the Arun, and the momentum are all in sell position. So I entered it on the 5 seconds. I'm gonna let it roll for 5 minutes because the pairs move so slow. But while that one is working, I'll look for a better trade. Euro JPY, I'm waiting on the room to cross into the buyer's position. Everything else is there. The envelope is there, vortex is there, and the momentum is there. I just need the room to cross. The vortex is stopping us from taking this trade. Okay, we got position. Let's go ahead and enter. Looks like we got another setup here. Everything is in place for a buy. Let's check the 5 minute. It's all in place for a buy. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and confirm these. We have a buy all the way across for British and Swiss franc, GA. We have a buy all the way across for the British pound, Australian dollar. And last is Euro GBP, which had a really low percentage. We have 3 out of 4 on the sale, but I'm confident it's going to go down. GBP JPY is also in a buy position on the 5 minute. And we have a buy all the way across. So let's let these marinate and see how it plays out. So we won the first one. The percentage dropped even lower. It's at 26%. Definitely won't be going back in there. Just use that to show the example. This one has some very nice movement on it. It's up 156 points. The main thing that I've discovered with this is giving the candles time to get there. So even if I was going to go down to the 1 minute, I would have to give it time to get there. So say it's showing that it's a sell right here, but it just went neutral. That's because it's really a buy. And the sale on the 1 minute is just a pullback. And to confirm this, you would just keep using the higher time frames. And so we clearly see that it's definitely a buy. The 30 minute, the 15 minute, and the 5 minute time frame are all showing buy. Only the 1 minute was showing a sale, and now it's gone double neutral, which lets us know it's going back into that buy zone. But the main issue, like I said, that I had in the past when I was trading these, I just wasn't giving it enough time to get there. Now I'm giving the candle time double to triple. So if it is a 1 minute candle that I'm going to enter on, then I'm going to give it 3 to 5 minutes to get there. Okay, so we have officially closed GA and the British pound and the Swiss franc. And all 3 trades that we put in, which is have all closed positive, just waiting on this last one with GBP JPY. Still has a minute to go. Still in the buy zone. Even on the 1 minute, it's still showing a buy. 15 minutes a buy. So I'm definitely confident that we did take the right direction. 21 seconds. And we are up 34 points. And there you have it. All four trades have closed positive. So once again, just to reiterate, I am using the basic package on TradingView. I'm using the Forex Screener, which when you log into TradingView and you go to the regular Forex chart, I'm not sure why this is doing all of that. But anyway, at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see the Forex Screener. Click on the Forex Screener, and then there's a box here where you can maximize it and use it on the whole screen. And like I said, the 1 minute, it kind of moves fast and it changes so much that I feel like it's not a true trend. So I use the 5 minute and I'm entering on the 5 seconds. So here, the Australian Swiss franc, I have a buy all the way across. So I would buy this for 5 minutes, but I would enter it on the 5 second chart. Okay, so here I'm looking at the 5 second chart and it is not in position to go up yet. The rune has crossed over. I'm sorry, the vortex is crossed over, but the rune is still in the sell position. And the same thing with the momentum. It's still red and it's still on the downside. I would not enter this trade until all of these things are showing me that it is in buy position on the 5 second chart. When I check the trend and everything on the 5 minute chart, it's in the perfect position. But we also see here that this candle is starting to, well, it is already wicked and that it's in a pullback. So once again, it's not that this is a bad trade right now. It's just not ready. Until everything is in the buy position on the 5 second chart, do not enter the trade. I hope this helps you and everyone have a good day and happy trading.